If I have a Frenchie, then I guess I will identify that that individual was also killed via squid. We'll go from there. Okay, so he was torn apart by squid. And if I go into the crew list, do we have any Frenchels? We have the bosun's mate. We have Charles Minor. So Alfred was the bosun. Charles Minor was the Frenchman who's the bosun's mate. If I check out the... How the hell... Huh. I don't really know how to tell who Charles Minor is based off of this. Well, here's the thing. So, I now have a continuous stretch of time here where we have the doom through the bargain to the escape. So, oh wait, I don't have the bargain. I have nothing from the bargain, right? Yeah. The chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. So, until I've already done everything that I can on the ship, I don't have anything that connects the doom to the escape, unfortunately. I guess I can at least start looking through the doom, though, and see if anything changed. So, I figured out this guy. Lars Linda got clubbed by Nathan. Edward Spratt got shat. This guy was crushed. He might be Charles Minor. He was blasted by cannon. He was blasted by cannon. He was crushed by a cannon. Blasted by an explosion. My boy. Abigail. Who is this? What fate befell them? These are disappearances. Interesting. These are people that disappeared, but I don't have... I haven't actually seen this, looked at this mechanic yet. So these are people that, if I go to the start of the chapter, I see I have a bunch of disappearances listed as these half-slashies. If I go to escape, do I have any half-slashies there? I do not, because until I identify with 3 people, probably, it's not going to give me a conclusion. So I need to identify a third person in all of this mess. So Paul was killed with a sword by that guy, who I cannot identify based off of the facial expressions. It is definitely not clear enough to me. You get the X's and slashes when you've revealed every page. So, I thought I had revealed every page. So I have part 1, or I have part 9, the escape. I have this page, this page, this page, this page, this page, this page. And I don't have conclusion. So, okay. I guess it must be the case that I need to solve 3 people in this part to then get the conclusion to appear. Alright. I guess I've also gathered enough information from the... I wonder if there's any new people in the end that I can identify. So 2 others were present. It was him, Robert Witterell, and that guy got clubbed. What if... I have more context in all this stuff now. Right? This guy was clubbed by an unknown attacker. This guy was knifed. Can I just watch this scene again somehow? I don't want to have to always go back to the corpses. Is there a way for me to just play the scene again? Because that would be really nice. I should be able to get this person's name. If I go to location of corpse and then click on... If I right-click on it, does it allow me to play it again? That's kind of unfortunate. That's also not the right scene. It's not the escape that I'm currently solving. But I'm very interested in still just trying to figure out any sort of clues that I can think of to get through this. So we figured out this guy. He was easy enough. Next to him was this officer fellow. And... well, so these were all the people that were next to him. You can only replay scenes by going to the corpse location. Well, that's a bunch of crap. So, who was present? We have this guy who is wearing the cap. We have this guy who looks like he's the fifth Beatle. Cap guy is this gentleman here. He's clearly an officer of some kind. And this must be like the surgeon, potentially, Brennan? Not entirely sure. He has got a really, really ugly face, this one. He kind of looks like a Deus Ex, like an original Deus Ex character. I guess I am kind of out of luck here. I do not have enough information, as far as I can tell, to identify all this. Let's see what happens if I step out. Do I get the conclusion pages now? Was it that I had to leave the memory and then the game would give it to me? Yes, that's exactly what needed to happen. Aha! So 4 people disappeared because I believe they just got on the boats. Alright, 4 wayward souls disappeared at the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. If I look at the memories, she disappeared in escape. If I go to... what? There's a dead body in here? Yeah, the Memento Mori watch popped up for a second, and this door... What is triggering the watch to appear? If I walk around and just spam the click button, what happens? What? What the hell happened? I don't know what I just did.
On your toes. Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Okay. So... I guess this is the part that led just up to the escape? What? Is this just one big-ass fight? What the hell was happening? So, this guy ran off with this woman whilst everyone else was getting on the boat to escape? So these people were... it looks like they were taken by force. Honestly, they have their hands tied behind their back. This person is being dragged away. I honestly thought that these people were escaping willingly. Turns out, I was wrong. What chapter was that one? Murder. Ah, yes. The first time any murder has happened on this boat. This is the first one. So, the corpse is moved post-mortem. This guy on the main deck was shot, and a bunch of people saw it happen. Alright. Guess I'm going to find out who murdered him. Who the hell is this? What? Is this a scene where everyone was shooting at the guy, but they already... The sketch... Plot. Yeah, isn't there a sketch of where there's a guy hanging, and then a bunch of people shot him? That's an execution, not a murder. That's supposed to be some dude's leg. Yeah, okay, so that's the dead body that I apparently stopwatched off of. I don't really buy it, but hey, I guess it kind of looks like a leg. It's got like a little bit of that Diablo 2 Wirt's leg kind of feel to it. If I grab that leg and then put it in the Roderick cube, that's how I get to the cow level in this game. Huh. Creepy looking. Yeah, if I pull up these sketches on the boat, this person who's hanging was this guy, right? Ah, okay, so this is, we do have Formosan royalty. So this was the guy that was dragged onto the boat unwillingly. So was this person. And I'm guessing they were being abducted or something like that. Interestingly enough, I don't get the option to identify this person, but I feel like that's going to be like the last kind of puzzle piece in this game, is I get to identify who was executed. But it was this person, right? Interesting. Let's see it in action.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Okay, well, I have a name for the person who was murdered after all. This is probably Mr. Wolf. He's the one that gave the fire command. Here's all the peeps that shot him. This is our captain, our first mate, a whole bunch of other people that were watching, all the officers and whatnot. Let's see, the Formosan royalty was probably freaking out. Yeah, they were over here. Looks like all of them were present. Not entirely sure. They covered their ears. Where's my boy? What the hell is that thing? What the hell is this? They had a fucking monkey on board? And it knew how to ride goats? Huh. Stop everything. We need to find out the identity of the monkey. I mean, we know what happened to it. It died. But the monkey... It must have been... the secret to all of this stuff. Alright, who is this? How did they die? I think it was Hok Seng Lao. I think he died from getting shot by 5 people. This unknown soul. I should also be keeping track of all the Formosans as well. Okay. I should also be able to figure out who the female of the Formosan royalty is, based off the fact that I should just be able to look up, you know, their name and like figure out who, like which of the 4 is a woman's name, and just be like that one. So anyway, we'll say this is Hook Seng Lao. His fate was, gee, I can't figure this one out. He was shot with a bunch of guns by, well, everyone. How do I just say he was shot by firing squad? Do I... Because the whole point of the firing squad is that, like, nobody feels bad about the fact that they were the one that did the killing. Do I say it's Christian Wolf? Oh, hold on. I can just trace it to which bullet went through him. So, 4 bullets hit him. He was shot by this guy on the far right. So the person with the gun who I think I can probably identify this person, right? If I look at the drawings, let me check out the sketch here. I should be able to know this person. If I can identify them, then I can identify who killed Hook Seng Lao. And that will give me a leg up here. So this person, I'm guessing, was from Formosa. I think Bun Lan Lim sounds like a woman's name. I have no way of knowing for sure, but that's what we'll go with. I don't know. We'll go with that. She is Bun Lan Lim. So I should be able to figure out who this person is. And then if I do, we'll go from there. Check the transcript. Why do I need to check the transcript for this one? We go to murder. And then we check the transcript of here. Ah, Miss Lim. Yes. Bun Lan Lim is the woman's name. Hook Seng Lao. Self-confession of the murder of Nuncio Pasqua. So if I figured out who Nuncio is, then I would be able to figure out how they died. They were murdered by Hook Seng Lao somehow. Well, let's find the last chapter of the Murderins, and that ought to tell us. Okay, so this is the corpse of Pasqua. They were nice enough to give us 4 names. Yeah, Formosa, the Formosa royalty will be significantly easier to figure out than everybody else. Except for the fact that they disappeared, so I'll have to figure out what that entirely entails. Who was this guy again? I think he died via the Kraken. Boy, it's gonna become just a clusterfuck of dead bodies everywhere, isn't it?
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
What's your step? Here, let me help you.
Okay, it looks like Nichols killed Pasqua and framed Hook Seng Lao. Looks like he also had murdered one of the other Formosans to steal the Jack Ruby. Ah, the Jack Ruby is the thing that's out in the ocean that's emitting all that radiance. Got it. Anything else that's going on here that's interesting? Nope. Man, he is bad at helping. Yeah, he is pretty terrible at helping. He is pretty terrible at helping. Alright, so it looks like the Formosans were brought onto the ship to transport the Jack Ruby across the ocean, which then caused a murder, which then was probably cursed. That thing is probably cursed, which then caused the Kraken to show up. So anyway, this is Pasqua. I should be able to figure that out. Nunzio Pasqua. He was stabbed. He was knifed by Senor Nichols, so Edward Nichols. Alright. Can you still zoom in on the people? Yeah, I guess I can. And this guy was, I guess, clubbed? Or no, he must have probably been stabbed too by Nichols. So, whoever this guy is, he was one of the Formosan royalties. Oh, it says that was Hoaxing Lao. Oh, at this point, it looks like Hoaxing Lao was merely knocked unconscious. So why did Hoaxing Lao confess that, self-confess that he had killed, Pasqua? I find that very, very interesting. Well, alright. So this guy who was near the Formosan royalty was not of the Formosan royalty. The game is really kicking my ass tonight. I have not hardly found anything so far. I assume that that's probably not entirely unexpected on account of the fact that this game should be challenging. But I just, I don't know. Challenge rating of 3. Is there anybody that can figure out? Punlon Lim, passenger, Hoaxing Lao. Let's see. Pasqua was knifed by Edward Nichols. Where is Edward Nichols by chance? Who is this guy? That must be Edward Nichols, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is Edward Nichols. He did not die? I'm not entirely sure, but it will probably help for me to just start tracking, keeping track of who these people are as I fill them in. Paul Moss was the first mate steward. He was killed by a sword. I still don't have the right guy. I guess this is not Olus. Who could this be? Was he one of the stewards by any chance? No? Alright. Probably shouldn't just be guessing anyway. Is that everything for this chapter? I believe so. So if I go out this door, I should be able to get the conclusion from the murder chapter anyway. And nobody disappeared in this one. So it should just be 2 deaths, right? 3? Who was the third? Oh, right. This person was killed trying to stop the Formosans from getting abducted, basically. So we had Murder, we had The Calling, which is a very, very nice song, but I'm kind of confused about why that's making an appearance here. We had The Murder, which related to this treasure chest. Well, I don't really have any more I can figure out. This game is just destroying me tonight.